Hello, my name is Rendolm and my Chinese name is Yunduo Qian. I am a DP2 student from the IB School Beijing World Youth Academy. I like to experience and create new things in terms of exploring different angles and perspectives in my works, projects, and essays in order for them to be unique. It is one of my greatest joys of learning.
Like his courage and his willingness to take a risk, it's very refreshing, especially in a school full of, it's not full of, but there's a lot of students here who want to get the right answer and they want to get it into the box that they think the teacher wants or they think the audience wants. Rendolm doesn't do that. He does what he thinks is best, and it is refreshing.
他是一个非常有热情、有创造力的孩子，而且呢，他也能够把他对社会生活的这种观察呢，放到他的作品当中。这个作品呢，包括他写的文章和他创作的这个音乐作品。
Working with Rendolm is quite the challenge because Rendolm always challenges the director in a very good way. What I mean by that is that he explores his own path during the acting process, and I also had him as an assistant director.
他可以算一个学习挺好的学生，但他不像大部分传统意义上学霸，他比较安静。田多其实从气场上来看，其实他不像一个学霸，他更开放一点，但是他学习一直很好，然后他也很努力。
It's been no doubt a challenge for him in English. He's taking both English A and Chinese A. He's the only student at our school to be doing that in his year group. And even that is like a confident move, a unique move, but a confident one.
同时读2门语言的这个最高水平，这其实我觉得是挺难的。但是呢，我觉得到目前为止，我观察他是能够胜任的。
知道他要学音乐的时候，就是说，如果你真的可以全心投入在艺术方面，是一件可以成功的事情，所以我当时感觉特别敬佩。然后这么多年，我看他一直慢慢的在学习，慢慢的在组乐队，自己出专辑，我觉得他是很努力的一个人。然后通过他这个努力，他也拿到了一个非常不错的成绩。
I started to play the piano when I was 4 years old, and when I was 14, I developed an interest in composing and modern music performance. In November 2014, I did some rearrangement with the theme music of Pirates of the Caribbean and played it on the Disney 90 Years Anniversary Piano Contest. My creativity, which was valued for this contest, won me the first prize for it. This experience also led me to understand what I truly liked and confirmed my dedication for making music.
Rendolm 从6岁到13岁一直跟随包辉桥老师学习钢琴。包辉桥老师是著名的钢琴家和国际钢琴比赛评委。在他的指导下 ，Rendolm 每天都非常刻苦地花上2到3个小时去练习。Rendolm 9岁时还学习了击剑，13岁拿到了击剑技术等级的高级证书。随着他渐渐长大，他发现自己还是更喜欢音乐，并且越来越喜欢尝试着用钢琴去作曲，并且喜欢去接触更多的音乐风格。
Starting from 2015, some schoolmates and I started a band. In July 2015, I participated in the production and shooting of the film The Remnant. In the film, I acted as one of the main characters, Wolfgang, and performed a solo song, Enough. This invoked my great interest towards film music. This film also participated in the Harlem International Film Festival and the Portland Film Festival. We released our own band album, Tethered, in May 2017. In the song Tethered, I pictured having a conversation with myself 10 years from now. I also released my own personal mini-album, Illusion, in October 2017. And in it, I finished all the writing, composing, arranging, and producing on my own. In this album, I explored the existence of reality and my self-identity. In the first week of release, the music videos got over 400,000 hits on Weibo, Miaopai, and various media websites. Also, it is sold on Spotify, iTunes, Xiaomi, and all major music platforms worldwide.
He's definitely someone anyone would feel very comfortable to work with as a music person. Because he's very creative, he listens to others' opinions, and he's not afraid to tell what he thinks, and he's very good with collaborating with others and combining different elements together.
There's two things that I really like about Rendolm and that make him really stand out. One is like he's a very expressive person, more expressive than most other people, and I can see that in him when he performs music, but also as an actor on stage. Or the second thing that makes him really stand out is his intellectual grasp. He's usually much faster than other students at understanding bigger concepts and figuring out deeper layers of meanings behind artistic ideas and products.
But Rendolm has always been very brave to present himself fully on stage with his very unique and crazy facial expressions and his just very Rendolm-like action.
In March 2017, some peers and I organized a fundraising charity event, a rock music festival. As an organizer of the event, I am in charge of the stage operation and equipment management. I contacted many equipment renting companies, and with 3 or 4 times of negotiation, I finally got the best equipment available with the least amount of money. And then I helped the bands to run their sound checks. The final performance was very successful. We raised around 15,000 RMBs in total and donated all that money to the Chunhui charity organization. We felt really proud of our accomplishments in this project.
I've been to some of his concerts. I've seen him performing in drama as well, I guess. And Rendolm he just goes for it. His ideas, like a lot of times when he shares, he has a perspective that most of the other students haven't thought of, and I haven't thought of. Sometimes it's a little off the mark, sometimes it's very right on the mark, sometimes it's somewhere in the middle and maybe it needs more development, but it's always unique and interesting. And it kind of reflects the music that he makes as far as I've heard and some of the other things he does. And so Rendolm sharing ideas that aren't just your standard stock answers. Rendolm taking risks with his answers and contributions and doing so in a polite, civil, confident way that doesn't step on toes, that acknowledges that maybe he's taking a risk with this answer. What that does for the quieter, less confident students is it tells them you have a voice here, even if you're not sure about your answer, you're not sure about your interpretation or your ideas, say it, take that risk. And so he's a very good example for those students.
I've seen Rendolm grow up since grade 6, and one thing that hasn't changed is how lively he is, but what has changed, and for the better, is his focus. He has become a very focused person.
The words I would use to describe both of those areas, music and English, the two areas where I know him the best, is creative and confident and unique.
The biggest motives of creation come from real life. For this, I engaged with my community and did various surveys. In December 2015, I did one on the usage of smartphones and its consequences for people's daily lives. The results of this survey invoked the creation of the short film Lost. I tried to use a dramatic way to convey a message to the people who overuse their phones.
Time's changing. Stuff are fading away. They used to be cool, but now they just look like anyone in school. Look at this. They are starting to look like them everyday conformists. I don't get it. How did these people get sucked into this hole? I guess if I could outsmart the smartphone, it would drag the attention of these people back to the real world.
I was the director and main actor of this film. Other actors were all my schoolmates, and it has gotten over 8,000 views on Baidu and Youku so far. In February 2017, I also went to the Chongqing Baiyan Hope School for investigation and volunteer teaching for the help of the non-profiting organization of the Qingling Platform. The school is located in the poverty-stricken mountainous regions of Chongqing. And from this investigation, I found the lack of education resources in these areas in China and felt the urgent need for these resources. Thus, I wrote a report on this investigation with some of my suggestions and solutions and sent it to the Qingling Platform. Through this activity, I experienced more of the meanings and tastes of life as well.
钱云多同学呢，他是为人非常热情、坦诚而且直率的一个孩子。在我的眼里，他可能像清水，就是像一碗清水一样的孩子。无论他的内心是什么样子的，他都很真诚地展现给你。
钱多这个人，他很善良，这我们都知道。然后，所以我们就更愿意去听一些他说的那些话，然后会帮助我们整个团体，就是说共同进步吧。
When you have a student like Rendolm, he's someone who is so willing to help others and to work in a way that inspires others and can find those things in other students that they need, things that he's experienced before. So that might be a deficiency in music, or it might be something that is within their acting performance that he sees that they could improve on. And he has a way of honing in on that, diagnosing that problem, and helping the other students, sometimes in younger grades, sometimes in his grade, to see what is that problem and how can I fix it.
我觉得这是我见到的很有创造力、很有热情然后很有影响力的一个好孩子。
In the future, I would like to experience many different cultural elements because I like being in a diverse environment. Also, I would like to be in contact with the ethnical music of different cultures and regions in order for me to study them in university. So, that was my personal introduction. I hope that it helped you in terms of getting to know me better. I hope that you liked it. Thank you and goodbye.